Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to bring to you the Demon Hunter character creation. I don't usually cover this kind of stuff, but considering we do have a rather large transmog community and the graphical sort of nature of the Demon Hunter is designed to look very, very important and swaggy, I thought we'd spend a little time going over this. So I'll do them all, male and female. Let's have a look. Let's start off with the old Night Elf female. Very, very nice indeed. Let's get into it. So, series of skin colours to go with it. Not a huge variation there, as you can see. Not bad. Green to yellow. Nice purple. I like the darker ones, preferably. Yeah, with the fell energies. We saw some of these models on MMO Champion. Not bad. Do we get anything on the back with the fell? No. The texturized skin, though, is so much better. Like the reptilian style skin, the demon hide, is so much nicer. So let's look at the faces. Usual different facial tattoos. The old cheekbones on that one. I don't like that one. It looks kind of like a tattoo, but still, there you go. The hairstyles that go along with it. Usual Night Elf affair. Okay. Hair colours. Nothing unusual there so far. Markings, here we go. So we get more facial markings with this one. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really cool. I thought they only tied that to the actual face, but now you can get the actual facial markings. None that are appearing on the body. That'll come with tattoos. Let's go over to tattoos then. What's curious about this is they are introducing tattoos into the game in the form of shirts and how they will interact. I'm sure some people will be wanting to know if they can get tattoos that pair up nicely with the tattoos that you actually get in the character creation screen, and whether they'll allow you to change them. I just want to check those markings on the body. Yeah, they change with the body. That's okay. Right, horn style. So all the Demon Hunters have... Oh, yeah. Absolutely breathtaking stuff. Little tiny horns, little baby horns. Very cool. They all mesh really well with the designs. And the blindfolds, of course. Burning eyes. Simple veil. Well, more of a mechanical one then. It matches that armor, but how will it play later in the game? A longer veil. Yeah, just covering the eyes. Okay, some simple ones to finish off. So all the really good ones seem to be at the top so far. With that being my favourite, I don't know about anyone else. That or that is my favourite. The burning eyes or the green burning fell eyes. Rather than the veil itself. I kind of like the idea of them being burned out. Let's change over to male then. A little beefier. And we'll start obviously with skin colour. Probably exactly the same as the Night Elf female. Oh no, that's more of a snake skin, much paler. Okay. Let's turn off the veil. 1 second. Or the blindfold, I should say. Let's just go to the burning eyes for now. Go to face. See, that's the only one that really stands out for me. The rest of them are kind of miserable looking, grumpy ones. That actually changes your full skin colour to choose that face. Everything else keeps the skin colour the same, except when you go to this one. It actually changes the full skin model. As always, this thing's might be unfinished. Pretty standard Night Elf affair there. Hair colours, nothing unexpected, I don't think. Nope. Okay, facial hair. Usual Night Elf male beards. Alright, let's check the tattoos for the men then. See, this with the... I just want to check this with the much darker skin tone. See, that looks scary, doesn't it? That looks so scary. That looks so much better. I'm not sure if I like those tattoos specifically, but with the proper sort of demon skin, they definitely take on their full effect. The red ones don't seem to make any sense. I certainly prefer the demonic tattoos with the actual demon skin. I think they look way better. But of course, that is entirely up to you, your preference. And the hard style for the men. Same with the little horns. They are different than the female. With the Tauran style. They don't seem as well attached as the female because this is quite large towards the beginning. I think the females definitely win the prize in terms of how they visually look. These look more tacked on than the female ones. And the blindfolds for the men. The burning eyes. A kind of longer veil to one side. That's interesting. That is more to match this armor, but it's less over the top than the females. Ah, see, the females didn't have these. One has to wonder if the females are going to get these, if this is just unfinished. With the burning eyes seeing through. Okay then, so let's move over to the Blood Elves. Demon Hunter, of course. We'll start with the male. And skin colour. Very unusual. Let's work our way down to the bottom towards the more Demon Hunter purposeful ones. Less prominent with the fell sticking through on the Blood Elves. Which I actually quite like. It's more of a little stroke towards them. And that looks very meaty. I'm going to keep it as that as well for the tattoos. You give the fell on the face to match it. Oh, just on the chin there. Hairstyle will probably still be the usual Blood Elf stuff, yep. I'll keep it there so it's easier. I mean, it's the usual Blood Elf stuff that you'll have already in game. So I'll flick through them all just for the sake of completion. But I'm going to keep it quite short, purely for the sake of looking at the blindfolds. Hair colour pretty standard. Usual Blood Elf, okay. Facial hair should be just the usual stuff. Yeah, nothing unusual there. Let's turn it to none. Okay, the tattoos, the important stuff. Oh, they're much, much brighter on the Blood Elf. They stand out a bit more. They don't seem to mesh as well as they did on the Night Elf, in my opinion. They look more tacked on, more painted on, I should say. Especially this one. This looks very over the top, but very bright and vibrant at the same time. That'd be cool, obviously, if you can hide your shoulder pads, which you can do in Legion, to mix that in. Now, horn style for the Blood Elves, then. Let's start at the top. See, similar with the Night Elf male, you see how it sort of feels like it's just stuck on instead of attached. Especially with the hair sort of hanging over the edge a little bit. See, that works because it's just flat against it. Oh, not many horn styles there. There's a few, but not many. The little horns don't seem to make any sense for me for the Blood Elves. Something like that seems way better. Right, let's look at the blindfolds then, considering that horn style is at the back. Burning eyes, of course. Ah, Sindorai themed. Oh, that looks more like, I think it's supposed to be a veil, but it looks far more solid, almost like a plate mask. And they get these variants as well. I'll be curious to see whether the Blood Elf females get them. So let's switch over to female. And we'll go to none on the blindfolds. And just go to skin colour, out of interest. Still got all the pretty skin colours of the natural ones. So let's get down into the demon ones. Far more demonic ones here. Oh, that is very dark. Super, super dark. We'll keep it as this paler version just for the sake of everything else. And the demonic faces we're getting. And she looks very, very evil. This is the most evil looking demon hunter I think we've seen so far. The Blood Elf female definitely seems the most sinister. I don't know about if that's just me reading too much into it, but it certainly seems that way. They don't even seem to have a choice on whether or not they look completely scary. Usual Blood Elf hairstyles, nothing usual there. So we'll make it short for the rest of this. We've got a shorter one. Let's go with this one. Hair color, usual Blood Elf. Yep. Earrings. I don't think we'll get demonic earrings. Nice touch nonetheless. Okay, the tattoos on the female then. Remember, try not to base this entirely out. So less vibrant. So you can see how this is way less vibrant than we had. Even those ones, which are probably the exact same colour, but because it's less prominent on the chest, it doesn't look as much. I could definitely see a lot of people getting towards endgame and thinking to themselves, my shirt tattoo doesn't match. I'm going to need to do another one. Yeah, the horns on the female just seem much better to me. Like, every single one of them just seems to fit so much better. But it's just because of the hairstyle and whatnot. But very little choice with the horns there. So let's go with the blindfolds while it's nice and short. The burning eyes, of course. That veil is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That Batman style one I'm not really into. It's done a veil. And there's the glowing eyes. So I just want to double check. So that's all of them. That's all you can be. You can only be a Blood Elf or a Night Elf. I just want to check the Night Elf female again. And if we go to blindfolds, did they have those and I just missed them? I did. There they are. Okay. Well, it's no secret that I will probably be going Blood Elf female, but I actually think they look the most sinister of the bunch out of everything we've seen so far. So there you have it, guys. That's pretty much every choice that you have right now for the Demon Hunter character creation. You can mix and match all those things, of course. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.